MUT Ultimate Teams. This is Madden 19. But, same thing, you know, kind of, not really. Just got better players in it. A little bit more exciting. Gotta go with the playbook by KL. Ooh. One little old day. Ryan Kerrigan, Levante David, though, is pretty nice to have. Obviously, just outranks. Put him at right tackle, I guess. Got my tackles cleared up. He never does well when I have him. Like, never. So I'm going to go with Kevin Jordan. Wesley Woodyard seems to always be over the place. So, Lorenzo Alexander, yeah. Woodyard seems to always be all over the place. I mean, Kyler Murray is statistically the best quarterback, but we all know he has some trouble. Emmanuel Sanders, let's go. Like, I like Earl Thomas, but that pursuit and the man cover is just terrible. Like, I almost would rather go this guy than Earl Thomas, but I'm going to go with Bradley Roby. That's kind of why Eric Berry just seems to be a better decision there in the end game. Perfect decision choicing made here. Oh man, this is tough decision right here though. I gotta go Calvi. I need some offensive cats here now. Jared Cook. Bring some heat on the field, boys. I think I need one more cornerback to kind of solidify what I got going here. Trey Flowers obviously would be a nice addition, but Byron Jones, I'm gonna have to go you. We're always short somewhere, but the main thing is, like, do we got the outside coverage? Those deep bombs, because everybody knows that's what MUT's all about nowadays. Alright, let's just jump into this game. Ooh, I might want to adjust my visuals. Bengals not doing too well. No, it's not raining. Oh, no. No, thank you. I love you too. No. No. Go play.
Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. First carry now for Marshawn Lynch. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Murray now. Forced out to his left. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here we go. What? None.
On first down, Murray. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing on first down. Murray underneath for Miller. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Off play action. Murray. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! 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 Flex round! Flex round!
They're going to try and throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
On 1st and 10, Murray. He finds his man Johnson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Ohio! Ohio!
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Here we go! Grand 38! Grand 38!
From the gun, Murray dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll make it 2nd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. To throw on 2nd down, Murray. And that's complete to Jesse James. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
Flex round! Flex round!
On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
Offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuck that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. It's their quarterback taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Pretty much took care of the clock back there.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Come on, Mitchell.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Back to the air on second down. Murray steps away to his left.
He's so scared, bro.
And that is incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Scoot this way just a little bit.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Murray. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Cameron Jordan in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. On is the punter Cook, who sends it away. And taken right on the 30. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw on second down. Murray. And that'll be incomplete.
What's going on, dude?
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Flex round! Flex round!
From the gun, Murray throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Flex round! Here we go! 190! 190! Flex round! Flex round!
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. Fourth down, they're going for it.
Ohio! Ohio!
Operating from the gun, Murray. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete.
Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on.
And he is in for the Seattle
Let's go.
touchdown.
And play that
A
flat.
big play there. 44 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Throwing to start the drive. Murray buying time to his left. He's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 39 that time.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Smith catches left side. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
If I could.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Ohio! Ohio!
Back to throw. Murray. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Field goal.
Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really
goal.
been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And Gold is able to put it through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And out now come the Seahawks. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Man 38. Man 38.
They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe in there to get him for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Let's go. What? Nothing. What? Nothing. Ohio. Ohio. Flex round. Flex round.
A final shot before break. Murray. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Throwing to start the drive. Murray, he'll dump it off complete to Lynch. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ohio. Ohio.
Looking to throw. Murray. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. He was trying to get it to Marshawn Lynch, and it's 3rd down.
It certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Let's go. Man 38. Man 38.
From the gun on 3rd down. Murray eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Being chased out left. Murray fighting. Lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
A first down carry now for Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go. White 90.
On first down, Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's James. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On second down, here's Miller. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Come on, let's go. White 90.
From the gun, Murray. Forced out to his left. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Ohio.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
They keep it with Miller on first down. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield. Johnson, the intended target. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw. Murray steps away to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Nevin Lawson with a pick, and they take off.
Dang, bro, come on. There's one.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. For the first time with Sony Michel. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On second down, Michel. And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Ha-ha! Ha-ha!
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. To the right side, complete to Miller. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing on first down, Murray. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jesse James, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Incomplete. Try to get it to Woods, and it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Young on 3rd down. They got a man. It's Woods. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Here's Steve Young. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56.
Young. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Parker unable to get that one.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Ohio. 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 Ohio.
On 1st and 10, Murray throwing deep for Galladay. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. First carry for LaShawn McCoy. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
To throw on 2nd down. Murray bringing it in. Jackson left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Off the play fake. Murray. And this is caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. This give is to McCoy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Murray. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 16. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the 1st quarter.
Too many ones in this play. 1st quarter, 1st drive, 1st interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. On 1st down, Murray. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 1st down yardage on the 1st play of the drive. Give him 14.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice 1st down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Chris Jones on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on 2nd down, Murray. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Bannon able to finally wrestle him down for a huge loss, and that'll take us to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. He will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Throwing on 1st down, Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, it's McCoy. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
I can't help it. Every time I see Eric Berry make a play, as we just saw him make a tackle there, I just want to stand up and applaud.
Because he went to Tennessee like you?
Well, that doesn't hurt one bit, but how about the comeback? I mean, he came back from beating cancer and getting back to Pro Bowl level, one of the best players in the game.
That's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler, first-round pick back in 2012. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Murray eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On 3rd down, Murray. Buying time to his left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Come on,
game! Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
Bro.
And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great.
And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Marvin Jones from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys are in for 6.
You're so lucky, bro. Hey, good luck.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gold now out to kick it away.
Everybody recovering. Come on, Galladay.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Look at that stick movement, man. Look at it.
The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 1st and 10. Murray.
James, catch
free.
the
collision
ball.
there jarred the ball loose and brings up second
What are
down.
you doing, man?
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here,
I hate how
he's one that has to absorb the
break out like that,
contact,
man.
and as a
That's
result,
garbage,
unable
bro.
to hold on to the football.
Here we go. What? None.
Can't do anything I want to this game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I can't do
C.J.
anything.
Mosley.
Anything,
In
bro.
there to
You
drop
fucking
it
have
for a
locked up
loss on the
defense, bro.
play. Well, there was 2nd long. Now it's
Like,
3rd
look
and
at
even
it.
longer. They're going in the wrong direction
Nobody's
here.
open.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Ohio. Ohio. Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio. Ohio.
To throw on 3rd down. Murray. And
James
incomplete.
dropped
The
another one,
contact
bro.
made the
You're
ball
about to
roam
get
free
fucking
and
killed in
brings
real
up
life,
4th
man.
down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him,
Bro,
but as of yet, unable to
you're about
successfully
to get
complete
killed in
one.
real life, man.
But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone
Are
in
you
throwing to the
fucking kidding
tight
me?
end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Flex round. Flex round. Flex round.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught that they say out of
Are
bounds.
you guys
A little
high
bit of
as
first
fucking
down, but he
hell,
couldn't
bro?
stay in, and as a result,
You're
they're
so
going to have to give
lucky,
up the
kid.
football.
I don't
You
know why
are
you
so
would do that. It's
lucky,
almost
man.
guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and
You're
inches.
so fucking lucky,
But boy,
dude.
that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're
What
set
is
up in
it,
prime
bro?
position going the other way. Throwing to start the drive. Murray.
So
Jeffrey
fast.
reels it in over the middle. That's
Fucking
going to
done
go as a
nothing, and
loss
you're
of
up.
4, and it'll be 2nd down.
You fucking done nothing.
So they
here.
had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a 2nd and
Oh,
long.
what the fuck, James? You got 3 passes already, dude.
2 minutes to go here
3
in the
important
first
fucking
half.
passes.
Back with more after this. To throw on 2nd down. Murray throwing the out route incomplete. It's
It's a man
Jackson.
defense. Man the
They'll
fuck
get
up.
9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You're so fucking lucky.
Marvin
You're
Jones.
so fucking lucky.
2
You're
catches,
so
2
fucking lucky, bro.
touchdowns
You're
here
lucky
so
this is the
far.
first half.
And the Cowboys will add
Oh,
on to their lead.
my God, bro. How's it feel right now to get Madden EA right now? Feels pretty good, I bet. It's gonna feel even worse once you fucking lose this game, bro. You're so trash.
Gold now out to kick it away.
You're so trash, dude. Fuck this.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will
Nobody
cost him
did
about
nothing,
5
bro.
yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
All right.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back
done
onto
no
the
running.
field. And
So
last
that's
time out,
tough,
went
dude.
for it on 4th down,
I've
turned it
done-
over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here,
Doing
Charles.
cover
It's
3 all
amazing
day.
what one
Like,
decision
all
can
fucking
do
day.
in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
We're about to die. You
Let's
up.
make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Ooh, I like it.
And
Hey,
the hit
James,
jarred
good
it
job.
loose.
Not fucking
It's
catching the ball.
incomplete.
Again, bro. You're
Anytime
so
a
good.
defense can sit back in a
You're
zone
so
like that,
fucking good.
it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field.
It
Makes
was
it very
literally a
hard to
fucking
slot
lame
one in.
duck.
Looked
In
like
your
high
fucking
4
hand.
at rush
You
hour
can't
in your
have-
hometown of Orlando,
Goddamn
Florida. An
bro.
absolute mess.
Let's go. What? 90. What? 90.
From the gun on 3rd down. Murray. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw on second down. Murray escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm.
He did a whole
Incomplete.
spin around.
Now it's third down.
Same way I was running.
It's been my observation. There's been a
what the
nice
fuck,
variety
man?
of play calling
This is
defensively.
how you know, man.
You and I
Fucking
often
good.
talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. But
Look
rush
at that.
coming, and he's
My arm
taken
going
down.
forward.
Jalen
My
Smith
arm is going
with a
forward,
big-time
and he is
sack
able
on
to
third
fucking
down.
take my
It'll be a
hand
loss of
off the
7.
fucking ball. Look at that, bro. Come on, man.
The offense
Come
stays
on, man.
put. They failed twice
that.
already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
Bro.
Operating from the gun. Murray throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the
Can't believe this
offense.
fucking cat, dude.
As they'll stop it with 17
He's so
seconds to
fucking
go
loaded.
in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Murray letting one go deep for the... And he's
bro.
caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. In for the score. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
That's all getting EA right back,
The way
boys.
this one was
That's
going, you just
believing
got the
in
sense
the
they needed
97 overall.
something
Kevin
before
got
half.
it,
They've at
man.
least
Let's
got
go.
something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a
About to
half,
get this
heading
ball
into
back
the
to you,
locker
bro.
room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Throwing on first down, Murray. He's going to air one out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go! Try 38! Try 38!
From the gun, Murray. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ohio!
The final shot before break. Murray flushed out right. Now he's going to let it go deep, right sideline. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Avery Williamson. They're to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. And the pitch goes to Miller. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On fourth down, Murray.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Gold now out to kick it away.
Making that very...
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And incomplete
the
there.
fucking ball.
Nice hit. Jars the ball free.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And that is incomplete. Now on third down, that pass knocked down.
Dude, you're so fucking lucky.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
They're going to try and throw. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Off play action. Murray. James has got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. K1 Short able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, Murray. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now on 4th down,
then
they
you
throw the
fucking
deep ball, but
when
it
you're
lines up
tight
to
end,
be incomplete.
can't fucking catch a ball every single goddamn time, then you fucking know you're getting EA'd.
They'll try and get the running game going on the play. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw on 2nd down, Murray. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Come on,
it's a pickup of 16 there that'll lead to a new set of downs. Alshon Jeffrey so dangerous even when a defender's near him.
He's got such a big body. Ability to run, positions himself well, excellent control.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Fucking faggot.
Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And, CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First carry for the Hall of Famer, Barry Sanders. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. That was 2nd down throw for Vic. Throw right side going to be complete to Moss. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Vic operating on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Moss. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Right back to him on first down. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Second down, Vic. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
On third down, Vic out of the gun. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there, but he went for it, and he got it.
Exactly. He knew where he needed to get, because remember, if he slides with that derriere dips, if you will, that play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for a little bit.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage, but now, in this situation...
And he's across the chalk, into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. Barry Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is right through. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. D. Ford. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. From the gun, Vic. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Now Vic's stripped. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On 3rd down, Vic. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here goes Vic on 4th down. He may try and run for this. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. First down, Vic. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yo, what's up, White Kid?
And here now the offense heading back out there. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
What?
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe he'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not.
In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Urlacher. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Oh, a nice spin. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Not to play alone. All right, let's see if we can do something crazy here. I don't like Clark on that edge, though, honestly.
Vic on 2nd down.
Look at that.
On the slant, he gets it to Clark. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Dallas Clark back in his day so good at catching red zone touchdown passes, but he's also very good in the middle of the field, anywhere on the field.
Absolutely fearless. Could absorb hits, absorb contact, not get knocked off of routes, and find a way to make catches and big plays to give them a big time advantage. Not bad for a former walk-on linebacker at the University of Iowa.
They get 14 yards there at a first down.
I know some people express surprise when Barry Sanders catches the football because his rushing numbers get most of the attention, but he also contributed in his career in the passing game like we just saw there.
Yeah, he had nearly 3,000 career receiving yards, and I think that gets overshadowed by the over 15,000 rushing yards that Mr. Sanders had. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Vic to the air again. Not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Mean Joe Green able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whatever. We are 10-0.
And Bullock will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away.
Bam. Good. 3 points.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he thought I was
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. D. Ford in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Vic goes play action. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Right 20. Eagle. Go. Yeah. Right.
They will indeed go for it. Vic rolling to his right.
No way, bro.
Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And, Charles, they just handed them a gift. Going for it there, that spot of the field inside the 24.
Yeah, sometimes you think you've got plenty of time in a game, so you take a little bit of a crazy risk. This goes in the category of a crazy risk. Yeah, I'm giving you 3 on that one. But how about on the defensive side of the ball? To see them come out, line up, and decide to go for it there, you figure there's no way we're giving this one up. We're going to turn the ball.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Melvin Ingram. He's the one who finally gets him down for what will wind up being a loss of 16 yards.
That's crazy.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Here's Vic off the play fake for Sanders. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. John Randall continuing to fight downfield. The big tackle gets him for a loss of 11. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. This will be the final play of the half. Vick.
Good.
He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete.
Come
Took a
on,
shot,
man.
couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
bro?
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense about ready to take over again. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Hey, let's go! Hey, 20!
Vick now from the 50. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. A first down throw coming for Vick. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. John Randall in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action now. Vick finds his target. It's Gates. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Antonio Gates, 30 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's across for 2 points. Boy, a gutsy call right there, but the fake works.
Do you really?
And they get the 2 instead of 1.
I'm going to run this all day now, bro.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys,
there he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Randy Moss, 75 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is now 17-8. Bullock out now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident.
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. The big play, Victor Morris, and even 40 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. It's a play fake. Now Vic, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. Now Gostkowski will come on to try a field goal. On the right hash, officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Michael Vick. He'll get this one off to Sanders. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Vic now. And open, it's Moss complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now a 2nd down throw for Vic. And He's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3.
Is somebody open?
Back now in Foxborough. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now here's Vic. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and he will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown. A great effort there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Vic readies to throw. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Vic will look to throw on 1st down. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Vic to throw it. And the hit jarred it loose.
Nice job.
It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Vic. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he went. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Vic now after the fumble recovery. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On on 2nd and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Big.
Michael Vick, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6.
Come on, bro.
Bullock good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bullock out now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Able to spin free. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On 2nd down, Vick again. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. D. Ford able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Third and long for Vick. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah,
they
bro.
had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Despite the late lead, Vick's going to throw. And he's got it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
First down, Vick. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A very solid gain of 27.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
Right 20! Right 20!
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Brooks. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. The tight end Gates, the intended target.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Buddy, leave? No, bro.
What are you doing there, baby? Need my help? Where you want to put it? Right by me? What's up, baby? Hmm? Spider-Man?